We are the CTE TAC.
Powered in partnership with NYSED.
Hello, I'm Mike Woods, and I'd like to introduce you to the CTE Technical Assistance Center of New York, often referred to as the CTE TAC. CTE TAC is operated by the Successful Practices Network for the New York State Education Department and funded through the Strengthening Career and Technical Education Act of the 21st century. We serve as a vital partner to the NYSED, designed to enhance the quality and accessibility of career and technical education across the state. At our core, we're dedicated to ensuring all learners in New York have access to high-quality CTE opportunities integrated thoughtfully into every educational level. Our work aligns directly with the NYSED's vision of preparing students for lifelong learning and career success. We specifically address the priorities outlined in the Perkins 5 state plan, including increasing access to high-quality CTE programs, supporting at-risk students and special populations in CTE, enhancing career development for all students, and fostering regional collaboration among secondary and post-secondary institutions, along with business and industry partners. The CTE TAC offers direct support to schools, BOCES, and post-secondary institutions. We assist schools with everything from program and staff development to accessibility, data collection, and analysis, helping schools navigate the NYSED CTE program approval and Perkins processes. Throughout this video, you'll learn more about how we build and bolster regional collaborations, connecting educators with business and industry partners, deliver professional development aimed at reducing performance gaps, especially among at-risk students, and support teachers with classroom management, student engagement, and instructional strategies like project-based learning and assessment, or PBLA. To harness the power of PBLA, we have utilized this video as an opportunity to provide authentic learning experiences for the video production students at Broome-Tioga BOCES. For educators, administrators, counselors, and community members, whatever your role, we can help you navigate the world of CTE in New York, from program approval guidance, resource sharing, and professional learning to building meaningful regional networks. Importantly, all the services we provide are completely free of charge to schools. The CTE TAC elevates CTE across the state so every student can access high-quality, career-ready educational experiences. Tracy will now introduce you to how we are supporting project-based learning and assessment in CTE programs across New York State.
One of the most important goals for any teacher is to create real, authentic learning experiences. We want students to move from passive listening to actively solving problems that matter in the real world. When it comes to authentic learning, career and technical education has always led the way. And one of the best ways to make this happen, whether in a welding shop or a history classroom, is through project-based learning and assessment. Before it can work, we need to know the difference between doing a project and doing the real thing. Here's how we think about it. A project at the end of a unit is like dessert. It's a fun extra to show what students learned. But in high-quality project-based learning, the project is the main course, happening throughout the whole learning experience. Let me give you a simple example. In a traditional project, a teacher might hand out blueprints to build a birdhouse. She provides direction at each step as students measure, cut, and assemble the pieces. They learn skills, but mostly they're just following directions. And the assessment is often a single grade on the finished birdhouse. Now imagine that same project as PBLA. Instead of blueprints, students start with a real-world problem. The local bluebird population is declining. The driving question is, how can we design a birdhouse that helps bluebirds survive and thrive? Students then brainstorm what they need to know to solve the problem and accomplish the task. Assessment is now woven throughout the whole process. Students are graded on their research, their teamwork, and the feasibility of their designs. They learn the skills more deeply and take more ownership of their learning when they know that their work will have an impact. The final product isn't judged solely on craftsmanship. It's presented to a community partner where students explain and defend their choices with evidence. That's what makes PBLA different. It's not about the final product, it's about the journey of learning. This is the kind of approach we support through professional learning opportunities led by our team and supported by expert education consultants. We coach teachers to design authentic tasks, build in assessment along the way, and manage classrooms so that students stay challenged and engaged. And this approach works in every content area: business, agriculture, health sciences, and even core academics. Of course, PBLA isn't just one example of our broader commitment to professional learning. Last year, the CTE TAC supported nearly 5,000 educators through more than 130 professional development sessions. We offered training on classroom management, academic integration, teacher retention, leadership development, and emerging technologies like AI. We also focused heavily on inclusive instruction, helping teachers to use universal design for learning to support multilingual learners and to better serve students with disabilities. And our work doesn't end with one event. We run sessions all year long, and we keep a full archive of past workshops on our professional development calendar, which teachers can access anytime. PBLA training is one way we prepare students and teachers with confidence and practical tools. But it's only part of the big picture. My colleague, Di, will describe that picture for you.
Thanks, Tracy. You just heard about the wide range of professional learning available through the CTE TAC and how learning comes alive through PBLA. Professional development is just one example of all the CTE TAC does to support you and CTE. Empowering the educator, strengthening the program, and centering the student are core values behind many of our services and resources. When it comes to empowering the educator, it all starts with the heart of every great program, a supported teacher that has a teaching toolbox full of instructional tools rooted in best practice. Imagine a master chef or an expert mechanic who steps into the classroom for the first time. They bring their vast knowledge of their profession and their incredible technical skills, but may face some unfamiliarity in the teaching arena, especially with the certification process, which may cause some feelings of uncertainty. That's why we created Train and Sustain, a CTE-specific certification program to assist teachers on their path to becoming a certified CTE teacher. New teachers join an in-person cohort, earning credits together and building a network. By the end, they leave with practical skills for the CTE classroom and a network of peers they can lean on. For certified teachers, the challenge may look a bit different, as one of their top goals is to stay current with industry changes. Our Framing Tomorrow initiative helps make that possible. These aren't typical sit and get conferences, they're dynamic, regional events where teachers connect directly with business, industry, and post-secondary partners. For example, an automotive teacher might get hands-on training with an EV, electric vehicle, while a welding instructor could learn about new manufacturing processes from local industry experts. But even the best teachers need strong programs to thrive. And in New York, new CTE programs are launched every year. Turning a great idea into a high-quality program and securing the funding to sustain it takes a lot of work. But that's where we come in. School leaders bring the vision. We bring expertise from our vast CTE experiences in the field. Every district in the state has a CTE TAC field team associate who guides you from taking your ideas to a thoroughly designed and approved NICED pathway. And of course, at the center of it all are the students. Our work is driven by a simple belief: CTE is for all. That means breaking down barriers and designing lessons that are inclusive from the start. Here's a quick example. When teachers use one of our Universal Design for Learning guides, they might add captions to a classroom video. That one change is essential for a student with a hearing impairment, but it also helps every student in the room follow along. Our UDL and Multilingual Learner Guides remind teachers that accessibility isn't about lowering expectations, it's about designing smarter from the start. We also broaden horizons. With our middle-level CTE support, we help teachers introduce younger students to career pathways earlier. And through our Pave Your Way, there's a path for you in CTE campaign. We show students that CTE is for everyone. Here's the bottom line. When we empower educators and strengthen programs, students win. Teachers stay in the profession, instruction gets stronger, and every learner has a better chance to succeed. Just as Tracy showed how PBLA equips teachers with confidence and practical tools, all of this broader work extends that support across every part of the CTE system. And now Mike will share how you can connect with our team and become part of this work.
I invite you to explore our website, nyctecenter.org, where you'll find a wide range of resources from toolkits and guidance documents to professional learning opportunities and highlights from the field. While you're there, don't forget to sign up for our mailing list. It's the best way to stay up to date on upcoming events, new resources, and important updates for the CTE community. Whether you're an administrator or a teacher, the CTE TAC has regional field associates located across New York State who are just a call or email away. Most importantly, our entire team is accessible, approachable, and here to help with all things CTE. Whatever challenges or opportunities you're facing, the CTE TAC is your partner, free of charge, every step of the way. This video is a product of high-quality project-based learning and assessment and was produced in collaboration with the video production CTE students at Broome Tioga BOCES.